What's up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. This is PokerStaples, Jamie Staples, and we are here for Sunday, the day what dreams are made of. So, we're gonna get started here. We are in the Sunday Million. We played the Sunday warm-up party. We did bust, unfortunately, but we tried. Hotter 82, bigger 109, 109 bounty builder, all that sort of stuff. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Fold. And now we get a raise and a 3-bet here. I think I'm going to call kings. We don't necessarily want to get in 200 big blinds against Hubble. Pre-flop is the first thing. The second thing is if we call, we allow other people to come into the pot and be able to get value from them. Third, we allow Hubble to continue bluffing, which is good. So, yeah, we're just going to call our kings out of the small blind. And it makes our hand look weakest, too. So all of those things, and we see bet at 540, we will call. 7 of the turn, let's check. I think the plan is check, call, right? We catch some bluffs, essentially, against Hubble. And they bet 777 on the turn. Let's fake think for a little while here, so they think their queens and jacks are good to value bet on the river. And yeah, I mean, sometimes we lose to sets here that could 3-bet as well, right? So there's no reason for us to raise in this hand. Just allow them to keep betting, essentially. They bet 1689. We will call the river. We do lose to aces. But, an interesting story. All right, ace king. $39 guaranteed, but we're going to be trying to double up here and hope for the best. A friend from Italy, good job and good luck, Jamie. Thank you, M3. I'd love to go to Italy. Really, really would. That's a good spot for a vacation, too, because I can't play on PokerStars.it. So. Hey, there we go. 24,300, you guys. All right. It's a great way to enter the break. I'm going to play this song, take a 2.5-minute commercial. Oh, my goodness, we have aces, Kayla. Kayla, we have aces. In the bigger 109, we see an open from Mojo. And do we flat or 3-bet? Their fold to 3-bet is 88%, and they're opening a decent amount of hands, so we need to slow play to get the muns, I feel like. We go to the flop, which is fine. So we bet the aces, we get raised to 5,100 here. I feel like we're behind a decent amount, but we can't fold getting 5-1. So we have to call and make some decisions on the turn, basically. And it's probably going to be a fold, especially on that card. I mean, we have aces, right? And we slow play pre. They check. Let's check for sure. But let's think about all the things that beat us right now. 7-5, 10-7, 9-8, 9-6, 8-6, 9s, 8s, 6s, Jack 10, Queen 9, Queen 8, Queen 6, Queen 5. And now any 7. So it's just like, I think the slow play is a good idea pre-flop because we're not going to be able to get any more money out of Moj here, right? So I think we need to slow play pre-flop. But then after that happens, and this board comes down, which is really bad, and we get check raise on the flop, I think we've been out-flopped, you know? And that doesn't change my decision about slow playing pre-flop. I still think that's the best play. But, yeah. And we see a bit of 5,400. I am going to fold the 5,400. It's really hard to find a bluff here as well, you guys, right? Like, let's try and find a hand that can bluff us in this spot. What would it be? Like a naked ace high or king high? Like, a lot of hands have a pair here that are just going to show down. If they have a 6 or an 8 or a 9 or a queen, like, I don't think they're going to be check raising and bluffing. Maybe a 6 is the best argument for it. So, yeah, I'm going to fold. And we pick up 9s. And a full 3x raise. What? No. Gazev, really? I don't think we're folding, you guys. So, I mean, what does the 3x mean against a supernova? I mean, to me, they're just raising bigger because the stacks behind them are deeper. Do I think that they're going to raise, like, aces to 3x? I don't think so. You know, I could be surprised here, but I don't think so. And 9s is pretty strong against the range, especially when we have 16 big blinds here. So yeah, I'm all in. I know people hate it when we're sort of close to the bubble like this, but I don't see any other option. than to shove, especially out of position. The dry side pot, so I'm all in. And hopefully we win this one. Hopefully. No tank call, or no snap call, which is good. They'd snap 10s or better. For sure. Unless they're multi-tabling and they misclick. But it's very likely that they're, like, we're good here or flipping. And we do see fold, and we're doing very well in the side pot. Holds. Alright, we do, you guys. So we pick that up. How about the king jack up here? Why do you use big blind and not M? I learned in big blind. Pretty much almost everyone in like online forums learned in big blinds. So M does calculate the antes, and that is useful for sure. But basically the discourse, the coaching, the videos, the forum discussions are all pretty much in big blinds and antes. Big blinds with antes, big blinds without antes, big blinds with big antes or something like that, right? Which essentially is giving you the same the same information. It's just two pieces instead of one. So practicality, it's sort of just like video against VCR against Betamax, or tape against Betamax, right? Like, or was that DVD against Betamax? Either way, the best format didn't always win. M is more relevant, but it's just like no one sort of discusses poker hands in M, so it sort of isn't useful. Some people do, of course, but like not a lot of the high stakes people do. So yeah, and we're folding the sixes over here because we're 6 away from the money. And up here in the bigger 162, we turn a jack and a gutter. I check the turn, and I'm gonna call now. And then we hit the king of diamonds on the river. So our hand improves, but the board gets scarier. Are they going to continue bluffing? And with what hands would they decide to bluff with? They'd probably turn one pair of ace into a bluff on this river. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think Hui has enough bluffs for us to call. It goes check, check against eights, which we're bluffing the turn, I guess. Let's go up to the queen, or the aces here in the hotter 55. Figure out how to get our money in, which probably means starting with a limp. Again, we're slow playing aces. A chat favorite. Hey, sometimes it works, you guys. Against the 4-8, do we hold? Uh-oh. We do hold. We got him. Look at this ace stuff. The absolute dream. The absolute dream. Okay, min raise, shove, and then cold call. That's what I want. Shove, cold call. Do it for the magician. To unlock the magician. Call. He might do it. Oh, we folded. Okay, so we get it in, obviously, with our aces. That would have been so sick if it was shove, cold call. Oh my goodness. We're all in. Beijing House put to the decision here. There's 50,000 in the pot right now. Pretty chunky stack. That would have been the sickest thing of all time. Aces against tens. Great start. Very good turn. Good river. Let's go. Let's go, Daddy. 49,600 in the Sunday Million, the feature event of the week. This could be a game changer. And we pick up jacks. It's a good start to the change. Raise call, and Nutso's going to punish us with a squeeze a lot here. And we're going to play really difficult pots. Just sick, disgusting, difficult pots, basically. Oh, God. Okay, we call. I don't think we want to 4-bet and play this pot out of position against Nutso, especially when they can have aces, kings, and queens still. So we're going to call, and then we're going to go out of position 3 ways with a passive player in the pot with jacks. Well, I should not complain so much, you guys. It's a good flop. And Nutso bets 14,888. We are going to call because we have top set. and it's really hard to lose now. Let's hope they don't have queens. Queens would officially crush my soul. It would just be... And it goes check, check. Do we want to bet the river here? I think betting small is fine. Bet like 22k. Try and get a call. I mean, like, I think we're getting money from aces and kings and ace queen and king queen. And that's what's just going to fold. So they probably just have like nothing. I mean, the thing is, like, I want to check that river to try and induce a bluff. But I just feel like the bluff is... It has to come on the turn if it's ever going to come. Essentially, right? Like, that's such a good bluffing card for him. So I just, like, don't think it's ever going to come. We should try and get thin value from something that's not controlling. Raising the shove here, we are all in with our ace king. We're all in. I mean, it's like... I don't want to play about this big, but we have to. It's just too strong of a hand, so... YOLO Reno. Let's go. We got to flip. 45%. Ace or king. That's the king on the turn. Let's go, you guys. 160,000 in our stack. Look where we are. We're 12th place. The dream. Let's keep it going. Ace 2 suited. Scene open to 9,800 and a call from Big Dog. I think I'm just going to flat here with the ace 2 suited. Try and flop the nuts. We do not flop the nuts. We flop an ace. Start with a check. Checks around to Big Dog, who's going to bet 14,000 here. I don't think we want to fold. I also don't think we want to raise. So we'll call. It kind of sucks in that there's a lot of bad turn cards for our hand, but I think we should continue. Action back on Lexman, who folds, and we see the 3 of hearts on the turn. Now, I don't know if Big Dog is the type of guy that's going to go for a multi-street bluff here. I think if he decides to continue betting, we're going to have to fold. He may decide to keep betting with like 10-9, king, queen, you know, queen 10 type hands and diamonds. But we don't know enough. And when he has a better hand like an ace or a 2-pair type hand or a set, like we're in really bad shape. So that's just the nature of the beast, essentially. We see the 10 of diamonds on the river. Is there any merit in bluffing our hand? Because I think that card makes us lose a lot. I don't think so. I think it just hits him too hard. So we check, and he checks back, and we actually win, which is a little bit surprising to me. He has king 6. I think that'd be a good card to bluff, but he probably just thinks like we have too strong of a hand there. So we end up taking it down up to 191,000, you guys. Let's keep going. 9-5 suited. Do we want to open? Yes. Looks like Canadian G wants to get frisky with us. And they bid 3-bet to 2,200. This is too small, I think. 13,500 to continue. We will definitely do that. And try and flop some things. And a snap bet of 22,000. We flop middle pair. I think it's a pretty easy spot for us to continue. We can continue when we hit a 5 or a 9 or a heart, basically. 8 does not improve their range very much. So we'll check again. Ace King, Ace Jack are in a pretty rough shape for them, and it goes check, check. And we'll just check the river. I don't think we can value bet our 9. Jacks and 10s beat us. I think a queen continues to bet, most likely. They bet 30k on the river. I'm probably going to shove here because I think they never have a queen. I think they have jacks or 10s too often, so I'm going to turn my 9 into a bluff. Unless they have queens full. Yeah, I'm going to bluff. I think they have jacks and 10s thin value betting here. So we got to do it. The sweat is real, you guys. We are bluffing for our tournament life in the million. Canadian G has like jacks or 10s here. And they fold. The absolute dream, Dottie. We're up to 271,000. We're in 61st place. The hype is real. We're guaranteed $380, okay? And ace jack. 6k viewer hype. Did we make it? The dream. We made it to 6k. That's a lot of people. But we have ace jack here. And I feel like ace jack cannot really be folded in this scenario. Lexman 79 raises. We had a flat from Chip Raiser. This sort of changes things a little bit. Chip Raiser can flat some pretty strong hands in this scenario. because basically there's 2 reshove stacks behind. What is Chip Razor's 3-bet, actually? Okay, we don't have very many hands in that. I don't know what to do here. I mean, it's already like a we shove, but it's like a very meh spot against Lexman. When we get the flat, like that doesn't improve my confidence in this scenario. I can see all 3 options, to be honest. I think we shove. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. This is a pretty close spot when we're looking at ranges here. It's 9s. We have a flip. We can win this. We have a flip. Ace or Jack or 10. No. How do we not win the flip? For the stream dream. Come on, you guys. How does it not happen? We bust for $604, you guys. So anyways, we're out in 212 spot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Obviously, not exactly the way we would bust. Sub hype. King Conger, thank you so much for the sub to the channel, my friend. I appreciate that. Welcome to Staples. Sorry I couldn't finish it out for you, man. Real rough hair day today, you guys, okay? Don't judge me on my hair today. Oh, God. Yeah, we tried. We tried. We were close again to the Sunday Million win, but it didn't happen. So we're going to come back next week. We're going to try one more time. Actually, what we're doing it, we'll save it for the 10 million guaranteed with 1 million for first. That's coming in 2 weeks. $215 buy-in, so yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be back on Thursday this week, I think, with the stream. So maybe we'll see you guys then. It was a lot of fun. It was a fun 8 days. Team Online week was really great. We got to play the Heads Up Challenge. The Zoom pool was really great. And it was just fun to be back on the stream grind, you guys. I missed it a lot when I was in EPT Dublin and traveling for live tournaments and stuff. And I'm finally picking up back into the swing of things, you know? And it feels good. So we're going to keep chugging along. We're going to keep getting better at poker, improving as a player, as a human, as a streamer, and we'll go from there. So, but thank you guys so much for the support today. I really, really appreciate it. But that's it for me, okay? Until next time, see you guys later.